Hello, students. I hope all of you have gone through the first portion of this chapter. Today, it is a second video where I will discuss the various forms of matter. In our last class, we have done the discussions about the matter, what is mass. So, from that discussion, I think it is clear to you that solid, liquids, and gases are the three forms of matter. So, how many forms of matter do we have? So, you have to write down that we have three forms of matter. Those are solids, liquids, and gases. We have gone through the various examples, and don't depend on the textbook examples only. Try to find out the examples from the real life, from your surroundings. So, today let us start the first form of matter, that is solids. So, in this, we are going to find out what are solids. What are solids? Things such as wood, a piece of cloth, plastic, chair, computer, book, ball, bat are solids. There are so many other items which are solids. So basically, few examples are shared with you. So why wood, piece of cloth, plastic, chair, computer, book, ball, bat, pen, pencil, TV, fridge, etc. are solids? Why they are solids? What is the reason behind it? Why they are not liquid or gaseous? So, before going into the details of this, we have to know the properties of solids. You have been shared with some common observable properties of solids. Let us go through the properties of solids. Solids, the first one is solids have a fixed shape and size. Underline. Solids have a fixed shape and size. That means solids must have a fixed shape and size. So, from this sentence, it is clear that wood, cloth, chair, computer, ball, bat, they have a fixed shape. Ball is circular in shape, bat that is rectangular in shape, book is rectangular, computer is rectangular. All of the items have a particular shape and size. The size may vary from item to item, from article to article, but they are having a particular size. Next one is our solids occupy a fixed amount of space no matter where they are placed. In our second property, this space word is important. This space word doesn't mean this is not related to the space, that means beyond our earth. Astronomical space. This is a space means in Hindi it is called जगह. They occupy a fixed amount of space. वो एक निश्चित जगह लेता है. No matter where they are placed, किसी भी जगह में रखो वो एक स्थान लेगा अपने लिए. उसको कहते हैं space. That is called space. So, if you are holding a pen, that means now if you want to keep it on the table, So that pen is going to take a space on the table. Now if you want to shift that particular pen from the table to your showcase, now that pen is going to take some space in your showcase. That is called the space. I hope the example which I have shared with you is clear. Next, solids can be touched and felt. These two words, solid can be touched and felt, मतलब हम उसे छू सकते हैं या महसूस कर सकते हैं. We can touch wood, cloth, plastic, chair, computer, book, ball, bat, pen, pencil, rub, eraser, etc. and etc. That means we can feel those articles. You can feel whether they are hard or soft. I hope the third point is clear to you. Next, they can be cut or broken into two or more pieces. From that fourth point, we can conclude that we can break solids into two or more pieces. We can divide them into two or more pieces. It is divisible. Divisible not in terms of mathematics. That means divide. We can break those items. Fifth point is they do not flow. They do not flow and stay in one place. They do not flow means those are not like a river. Wood does not change its position. Computer, book, bat, ball, they doesn't change their position of their own. They need some external help. They need some external help to change their position. Without that, they will remain as it is in a particular place for a long period of time. It is not like that. Now the textbook, your science book which is on your table, it will move from that particular table to Delhi. Clear? So here we have discussed 5 properties, that means the common observable properties. There are some other properties which you will come across in your higher classes, but before that you should go through these properties very well. Try to learn those properties and it will help you in this year as well as in your higher classes. So today we have discussed the solids, what are solids, and some common observable properties of solids. So in our next video I will discuss the second form of matter, that is called the liquids. So this much for today. Thank you.